Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of 060. Now you joined me on a lovely Sunday afternoon to fit a water pump to an N54. This is the E90 car that we picked up just over a week ago now. In fact, it's 8 days ago, and we worked out yesterday that it does actually have a leaky water pump. Now, I purchased this metal housing INA water pump for my E92 coupe a few months ago, thinking I had a water pump issue, but I didn't. It was an electrical problem. In fact, I will put a link to that there, because if this is your first time playing with an N54 water pump, go and check this video, because there is a common issue with the wiring on those cars. Anyway, moving on, I'm going to try and fit this INI pump to the car today. Now, I have done a water pump install before. I did it, in fact, like the first week I had my N54, and they're not too bad to do. You can see the water pump up in there, but that's what we need to get access to. So to get access to it today, I'm thinking out loud, I will remove the sway bar, we'll undo the power steering lines, and I reckon we'll go from there. Yeah, that should give us enough room, I reckon. The thing with these pumps, the only 3 bolts that are holding them on, we've got 2 at the bottom and 1 at the top, which remember you can get to with a swivel head, and then it's just the 2 hoses which you can normally access from underneath. This INI kit does come with new aluminium bolts, because the ones that they supply with are only supposed to be one use, so do make sure you look into whether you need to change the bolts. Guys, I'm just going to crack straight on with it, and hopefully it doesn't take too long. Okay guys, hopefully you can hear me alright. Well, I am struggling. I'd forgotten how to get to the top bolt, and I'm not kidding, it took me nearly half an hour to get that top bolt off, which is a bit of a joke. It should be 5 minutes. But I will show you the way I did it. I was trying to go underneath the hose that goes to the thermostat, where I should have been going above the hose. Hopefully I can overlay that footage now, if it worked. Sometimes when I'm a bit frustrated, I forget to film. But I think the fuel pump, the water pump is about to come out. Ow. Oh, God. She's tight, but there she is. All right. Oh, it's so oily. All right. While it's out, might just have a quick look under there, but we'll get the other one in shortly. All right, guys, so I just thought I'd show you quickly. We've got the 2 pumps side by side. Physical dimensions of them are identical. One thing that is interesting, the plastic housing pump will sit up on its end, where the weight of the metal housing here won't let it do it. So this is a heavier pump. Blade design inside looks the same. Interestingly, the old one is full of bits of something, so the cooling system's probably not ideal. Actually, I tell a lie. There's lots of stuff in there. Let's see if I can fish that out. What is that? Oh no, this might be why the pump has died. Oh God. Who can identify this? What is that? That is the old radiator cap. I don't know if you saw the video where we were first playing with this car, but the bottom of the radiator cap was all broken off, and it was wedged in the water pump. Huh. I wonder if that helped cause it to crack. It's very hard to see the cracks, but it was that line there, that seam, that's actually cracked. But that's interesting. So the water pump definitely wouldn't have been working very well. Kind of scary. Alright, so I also spent another half an hour degreasing, but now the hole that the water pump sits in is a bit cleaner, and it is also wet, but it is what it is. Oh God, there's so much oil on this thing. Do let me know if you've got any ideas on sort of safe ways to degrease a car. Back in the day when we used to have a workshop, you could just sort of do it over the bay that's designed to catch all the oil and just go nuts with a pressure washer. But in here, it's a bit more difficult, and I don't want to just do it in the grass. It's not the right thing to do. But yeah, let me know how you guys clean your cars off. It's killing me lately with how long it takes here. All right, I'm going to get the new one mounted up, and we'll go from there. All right, so I just thought I'd show you quickly. We have the sway bar. I was going to call it the subframe, but the sway bar's back in. The all-metal water pump is now up and in place. Everything is definitely torqued as per BMW spec perfectly. But no, jokes aside. So we can see that the radiator hoses, they're getting a bit soft. I've tightened them up, but they look terrible. I had the same issue with the ones on my E92. I ended up just replacing them. So maybe when I do the subframe, I might put a new few hoses on down there. Sorry, not the subframe, the oil pan. And even overnight, that's how much oil has actually leaked out of this car. So it's definitely got a bit of an oil leak issue. Ugh. Anyway, joys of it all, I'm gonna lower the car down. I haven't got any coolant. I'm gonna fill it up with water. That'll do for now. And we'll bleed the system. Okay, so I've just filled the overflow right to the top. Oh, hiccups, that's good. Now, we're gonna do the coolant bleed. And to do that, it's just ignition on, heater on max. And hold the pedal down for, I think, 10 seconds. Cool, I heard it. And it's suck the water down a little bit. All right, I'm gonna go through and bleed the cooling system and we'll start it up in a few minutes. All right, so that's been bleeding for about 10 minutes. Just want to make sure we've got a steady flow, no more air in it. A little bit. It could be because I've just opened the cap. But I'd say she's pretty much safe to give it a first start. So that's what we're going to do. I'll start it up, we'll get some heat into it, and I think... Sorry, just removing the special bonnet stay. I'm going to shut the bonnet so it actually gets hotter a bit quicker. But yeah, we'll get some heat into it and probably call it a day, and at least I can leave it on the hoist then to make sure we still don't have any silly little leaks. Let's see if it starts up. Bit of a rough idle. Which is making me thinking it may have a leaky injector. These are index 1s. Anyway, I'm going to let the car idle, get some heat through it, and I will give you guys an outro very shortly. Guys, it's been running for a while now. We have oil temp. We're all good. All right, I guess all I can really do is turn it off, have a look underneath, and see if we've got any coolant leaks. All right, let's put it up in the air again. This is it. It's nearly over. Sorry? Well, that was a good 15 minutes of running and everything is bone dry down here at the water pump in regards to coolant. However, that's a lot of oil. Where the hell has that come from? Where is that oil coming from? I can't, okay. You can see it there, just above the bed plate. Oh no. Oh no. Where the hell is that coming from? That's painful. Well, those don't look any worse. Where's that actually dripping from? It's dripping from there. Alright, I ended up turning the camera off then because I really wanted to try and work out where this oil's coming from. I mean, that's a fairly large amount of oil. Shoe for comparison. To be leaking out in that 10 or 15 minutes we had it running. The only place I can see oil is on that bed plate bolt just there. And I think that's actually running down the back of the oil pump and dripping off there. But, I mean, above that, we have turbo oil lines on this side, rocker cover, and I guess it could be running down... Yes, I guess it could be running down from the oil filter housing gasket. Now, I do have an oil filter housing gasket here somewhere that I bought just spare for my car, so I might try and fit that tomorrow before we take it for a drive. But to end this video off, I think we've actually succeeded with the water pump replacement. Oh, actually, you can see oil running down it there. Oh, no. This thing has just been an absolute mess of oil. All right, plan of attack. Tomorrow, oil filter housing gasket, and then we'll take it for a drive. Man. What a car. Aren't they brilliant? Old N54s. Nah, it's nothing serious. It's just going to be these oil leaks to sort out. One thing I did find out today, while I had the water pump off, I could actually see right up into the front turbo, and it does have Vargas turbos. I'll flash up a picture of the serial plate. From what I can see, they're stage 2 turbos. I don't know a lot about them. I'm going to have to do some research. Guys, if you know anything about Vargas turbos and exactly what these are, please let me know. Like I said in the other video, it does have the coloured turbine housing. Like, it's got like some sort of coating on the turbine housing, which is cool. Anyway, I'll end off there. Water pump's done. Just got to sort out these oil leaks, and we can daily drive it. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.